Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome to episode 33 of the It's Obvious Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Preston Pugh, and I'm joined by my two best friends, Garrett Drake.
That's me.
And Jacob Alka.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
That was my That's So
I'm
Raven
really
impression. How does the theme song go again? It's like, whoa, yep, that's me.
Oh.
What are you
Remember
talking
that?
about?
I
That's So
remember that.
Raven.
I haven't
Raven
heard
Simone.
I
it.
didn't watch that show. I
I
didn't
did.
watch Disney Channel.
I
My
watched
sister watched
all
it a
of
lot.
those Disney shows.
Mm-hmm. Sister.
For whatever
Was
reason,
that
I only
Disney? Or
watched-
is that like
I
ABC
think
or
so.
something?
I think that was Disney. That was a long time. That was old.
You remember
That's an
Phil
old
the
show.
Future?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I was a Nickelodeon boy.
Is he the 22nd century man?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
That was a pretty good one.
I didn't like how that show ended. I still remember it.
I don't remember how
he
it ends.
he leaves everybody and goes back to the future.
Does he really?
Yeah, I
Spoiler.
think he leaves the caveman there though.
The caveman.
Yeah, they had a caveman with
Was it
him.
like a version of him as a caveman?
I think it was the janitor from
Ned's
Ned's
Declassified.
Declassified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah,
That was a great show too.
That was good.
that was. I like that show.
Me too.
Shows are not as good nowadays.
Remember Schmoes and what was the other guy's name?
Schmoes.
Mose.
Mose.
His name. I'm thinking
Schmoes.
s'mores because we have a s'mores candle. It's called S'mores Fireside, our new candle this
Mm.
evening, and it's quite a lovely scent for a podcast.
Yes.
Excuse me. Sorry if
I
I
like
have a
it.
little cough. I have a little saliva. Or
Little
it's not saliva.
saliva.
It's,
You
A
mean
little
a
saliva.
bug.
a little
in my
saliva in my
nose.
mouth. A little bit of nostril fluids.
Congestion.
Congestion.
Nostril regurgitation.
Yeah, I put stuff in my head.
That's okay. It happens.
It does happen.
We're glad to have you
especially-
back. We missed you last week. Our
Yeah,
very
we did.
limited set of videos last week.
I enjoyed your Let's Play. I thought it was very informative.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched about
10 seconds
6
of it?
minutes of it.
Okay.
No, I watched a lot of minutes of it,
Okay.
Okay.
and I liked it. So
Cool.
here's to you.
Yeah, I wanted to apologize on behalf of the three of us for the last 2 weeks. I think have just been very, very limited due to the fact that Preston and I have been unbelievably busy with work to the point where we physically have no time to edit videos, unfortunately. So we've been a little backed up, but we're excited for this week because we got a lot of podcasting to do.
Ha ha, boys.
Yes, sir.
let's do a toast
Okay.
to a wonderful year of gaming.
Okay.
Okay.
With
these
our
are
orange
twist
and cream
offs, eh?
sodas. If you guys have ever had
Yes.
Stewart's orange and cream sodas, these things are just fantastic.
Yeah, we couldn't have any Nuka-Cola Quantums because they're sold out.
Well,
But,
we're going to Target tomorrow, and hopefully they'll be there. But
Cheers.
exactly what are we toasting to?
To a nice year of gaming.
Just an excellent year.
It was an excellent.
It was
year.
also our first year as a
As a
YouTube channel.
podcast.
As a podcast.
As a podcast.
Yes. As the It's Obvious Gaming Boys.
Those are good.
I'll touch yours one more time. We'll touch tips.
Can I do it one
Yeah.
more?
Let's just get a little.
I haven't taken a swig yet.
It's nice. I'm gonna take another swig because my throat is kind of dry.
That's just wonderful.
That is wonderful, boys. What have we been playing
Wow.
this week since we've haven't done a podcast in a while? What have we been doing?
I'm still slowly picking away at Fallout.
Uh
And I'm still loving it. I just haven't had a whole lot of time, unfortunately. I'm taking the story very slowly, but I'm still
As you should.
I'm still thoroughly enjoying the game. And every moment I get, whether it's 10 minutes or 4 hours, I play that game. So I'm playing that as much as I can until Christmas time, to play Tomb Raider and such. So trying to knock that out. I shouldn't say knock it out because I'm not even trying to like force myself to finish it. I'm just when I finish it, I'll
You
finish
don't
it.
finish Fallout.
Right.
You just
Yeah, you do.
you put it away for a later time.
That's the thing. Remember that quote we were talking about at work the other day? Art is never finished. It's only
Yes.
abandoned. Fallout is never finished. It's only abandoned.
Yes, I agree with that statement.
So.
For sure.
I'm not ready to abandon ship yet.
No,
I'll go down with
I
the ship.
I don't think I've abandoned Fallout 3 yet. I think I could still go back and do things in that game.
Oh, totally, dude.
So.
No doubt about it.
Jacob, what have you been playing on your game console?
I've been playing two things. One is not on a console. Well,
Is it on your phone?
yeah.
Yeah. What type of
I know
casual
what it is.
gamer are you?
You know what it is?
Yeah,
Can I
you told me
guess?
about it.
Let me
Oh, yeah,
guess.
I did.
Another buddy I have at church told me about it.
Is
too.
it new?
Yeah,
Sort
it's
of.
kind of new. It's
Is that Star Wars game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Star Wars Galaxy of
You're
Heroes.
such a casual gamer,
It's like a-
Jacob. You're
it's
ruining.
a pretty hardcore
you're
game.
ruining the
except
game.
for all
I bet the graphics
microtransactions.
suck.
They do. So many microtransactions. It kind of
You're what's
pisses
wrong
me
with this
off, but-
industry.
it's a cool game. It's turn-based with popular people from the universe of Star Wars. So
Right.
It's pretty cool.
You
And
should-
besides that, I've taken a break this week from Fallout
Really?
to
That's
go
a
back to
bold
Destiny
to
and
play
play
Destiny, huh?
Yes, that's a surprise. But I've been doing the new Sparrow races that were announced at PSX, which we'll get into later, I guess.
Yeah, totally, dude.
Actually, yeah, it'll be part 1.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
We'll be talking about it.
Did I tell you I uninstalled Destiny to play Fallout?
That's awesome.
I know.
I'll never uninstall that game just because it's such a pain in the butt to install.
It'll be terrible if I ever do want to reinstall it,
Mm.
but I did.
Who knows
I did
if,
it for Fallout.
if we have time to ever even play any DLC for that game. Luckily, we were on our vacation kind of when the Taken King came out,
Right.
which is why we were even, got to play that.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
which I heard that there isn't even going to be like a big expansion pack anymore. It's just like
well, in the last
events
weekly update, they
released.
said there's going to be another event like the Festival of the
Yeah.
Lost, which is like the little Halloween thing. Then there's going to be another update after that, and it's going to be significantly larger than anything that's come out since Taken King. So maybe it'll be like the size of the Dark Below expansion. I don't know.
That's
But,
exciting.
Yeah,
Cool.
I assume they're working on the next Destiny right now.
I imagine
That'd
so.
be cool.
But yeah,
Hey.
the Sparrow Racing. First thoughts, it's really fun, but it's not enough to keep me playing that game.
I understand.
Through the winter.
Speaking of Fallout, I'm gonna hold on to these bottle caps.
Now, why do you
Yeah.
get a hold on
Yeah.
to them?
I'm just gonna take care of them for us
Sure.
in case we get blown up or something. They'll just be like, here's your cap for the day. You can buy half of a Nuka-Cola with your cap.
Thank you. If
You're
Target
welcome.
isn't sold out.
You're right.
I played Fallout. I platinumed it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great. Like I said, does not mean I'm done with that game. I've still. What was that? I don't know if the audio picked that up, but you like. Wow. Anywho, like we were saying, I'm still
so
not done with
tired.
Fallout because there are still things to be done in that game.
Always.
Yeah, it may say I may have that platinum trophy, but my work is still yet to be finished
got lots of
in the
quests.
Commonwealth. Yeah, I've beat Tomb Raider. Fantastic game. I don't think I really talked about Tomb Raider since our Let's Play, but that game is fantastic, and I encourage everybody with an Xbox One to play that game.
I'm
because
gonna.
it is.
Like me?
Yes.
Who?
Like
Me?
it is awesome. I feel really bad because I saw the top 10 games like sold list in December or November, and it was not even in the top 10,
What?
which makes me very sad because I feel like that game is gonna bomb, which
It already
is
has.
awesome.
At least for the time being.
Yeah, I that's the thing is like I hope it's not irrelevant when it comes out on PlayStation,
Right.
because I totally would go back. I took my sweet time playing through this game. Like I tried to get everything and stuff. I think once I finished the game, I was like at 88%, and I played it on Survivor, the hardest difficulty too, which really wasn't that hard. Like I heard a lot of people saying that the last level gets like super chaotic. Like there's a boss fight and there's waves and waves of guys, and I beat it my first try on the hardest difficulty. So I don't know what everybody's complaining about. Maybe I'm just that
Peasants.
good. Yeah.
Maybe you're just that MLG.
I guess.
Maybe nowadays you have to say maybe you're just that esports.
Are you gonna do
Right.
Tomb Raider esports?
Yeah, I might do some commentary, a montage of me on the last level, owning some guys.
And she's coming close. She goes, "Oh, there's the headshot! Oh my gosh!" Hey, this is a question, or
Yes.
not really a question, something to kind of reflect on. This could be kind of cool.
Okay.
If I recall correctly, Tomb Raider, when it launched on previous gen, we were like, "Wow, this is awesome! I love that." And then it was only a year. Was it only a year later when it was re-released on next gen?
I think so.
Yeah, and then we were like, I don't know about you guys, but I loved it just as much the second time. So I'm thinking, if I love it on Xbox One as much as you do, even though it's not really a huge leap like it was from Xbox 360 to PS4.
I mean, it probably won't be any leap at all.
No, it might look the same, but maybe
No,
when it
it
comes on
probably-
PS4, just to be supportive, I'm like, man,
Probably
I would play
with all
that
the
game
DLC
again.
on
Yeah.
it from the Seasons Pass,
I might play it
which
again
is
on
very
PS4.
underwhelming. The Seasons Pass is super lame.
How so?
Really?
There's like one tomb called Yabba the Witch or something like that, which hopefully
Is that what they
that's-
showed at the Game Awards?
Yeah, but apparently it's just a tomb. It's not like a big mission. Hopefully I'm wrong about that. Because
Hey, Yabba Baba the Witch.
it's like Yabba Gabba the Witch or something. And then there's
Interesting.
like this game mode where you like fight waves of dudes, and that's not what Tomb Raider is about. It's all
Right.
about exploration and stuff. So, and there are achievements tied to that. But if this were a PS4 game, I would totally dive back into it, get all the collectibles and stuff. But I think I'm going to set it aside because I really don't care about achievements.
I care about them trophies, though.
Oh yeah, I want that platinum. So maybe next year I will be more, have more incentive to go back, depending on what comes out, and replay it. Because I kind of want to get that game. I had fun. I really liked it, but I don't want to play it again because I don't want to burn myself out to not want to play it on PlayStation 4.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, game's fantastic. I recommend everybody to play it. I played since I got the Xbox One, got Titanfall. Like that game. Sunset Overdrive, which I was talking about to you guys about it, but it did not hook me. It's cool. The world's cool. Graphics are cool. Gameplay is cool. It just got super repetitive to me. I don't know if like later on you fight different enemies, but it did not sink its hooks into me. So I'm probably just gonna let that one fly.
So it's just cool.
Yeah, I bet when there were no games to play and that came out, I'm sure I would have been way more into it. But having I still have to finish The Witcher, etc., all this other stuff. I'm just
Uncharted collection.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. Yeah, it didn't interest me at all. So
it
was only like $8. So
what was that thing they did on Xbox One for? It was a while ago, and they're like, you can play like an hour of this game for free or something. I don't remember what it was, something like that, and I played like an hour of it, and I definitely thought it was interesting. Like the world was cool. I liked how colorful it was, and the gameplay is fun. But I only played an hour, so I don't know how. I only literally did like one combat scenario, and I could tell just grinding around a lot. And I was like, this is cool and all. I mean, that's the thing. If I played the whole thing, maybe I would like it. But my first hour was like, yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I know they like you have to like bounce off the car and grind the rail to get your multiplier up. When your multiplier goes up, you get to do more damage, more abilities that you have set and stuff. So it like requires you to be cool doing your stuff. But that's the thing is like you can just get in a square, grind in a square, hop to a car, get up and grind in a square, and they can't shoot stuff at you as far as I was. So it's like no challenge whatsoever, and you're auto locking. If you basically aim in the area, you're locked onto them and stuff. So so yes, whatever. With everything to play, there's not a drive in me to even stick that thing back in there. Yeah. So, but yeah, let's get on to PSX because we're already we're already 12 minutes in, and definitely want to get to that PSX. But that happened. I know we're late. We're sorry, but I know our loyal viewers are just dying to hear what we say. Yeah,
totally.
About this.
I know everyone's been waiting their whole lives for this.
So I'm just going to kind of run through a list. I watched this and just didn't want to worry about writing a list down and stuff, so I'm going to go off somebody else's list off IGN.
Okay.
And we're going to kind of go through what we saw. Now,
are we mentioning everything or just like the big
I'm going to pick the big announcements. Like all the indie games and stuff look really cool and stuff, but I don't think we have really anything to say about them besides that, like, oh, they look cool.
Right.
But did you watch the entire?
Yeah, I watched that.
Okay, sweet. All right, so start off with Uncharted, and there's dialogue choices now, which I watched a panel after the actual Uncharted panel, and they showed another cutscene of Drake and Nadine, I think, the new character by Laura Bailey, and showing a bunch of the cinematics.
Which struck a lot of controversy.
Yeah, which is stupid. They've already commented on it and stuff. But there's dialogue choices now, which I'm pretty sure they said aren't going to affect the outcome of the game. And I kind of wanted to get y'all's opinions on this because a lot of people are wanting the game to have different levels and stuff based on what you pick. And I don't think Uncharted is about that. It's a very linear story experience where you're following Drake doing his thing. It's not if you told
now you
Sam,
are Drake.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want that. I'm fine with where it listed out all the plots of all three games. You can tell them in which order. That's fine.
I think that's what it's going to be more like, just dialogue where you'll get to choose every option.
Yeah,
if you want to.
Yeah, because I don't think these games are suitable for different endings and stuff.
No,
it just does not fit it at
weird.
all. So I think people that are expecting that need to not expect that.
I think Naughty Dog's way smarter than to not do that anyway. So.
So definitely something cool. Hopefully, I don't know. It might affect just. Like I said, getting some extra information, but I don't think it's going to change the way the game's played and stuff.
For sure.
Now I do like choices in actual combat scenarios. I can be stealthy, action in the car chase. You can take different routes. Gameplay wise, things like that are cool, but I don't want anything story wise that'll change anything. Yeah, they came out swinging with Uncharted. Then they went right into Final Fantasy VII Remake, which was just shown at E3, and everybody was thinking it's going to be 2020 by the time we even get this game, because Square Enix is having a hard enough time getting Final Fantasy 15 out there, which I
hope
Lord
that
knows.
comes out next year. My God.
Yeah.
If it doesn't come out, I'm just gonna freak out.
But yeah, apparently they come out showing.
I just want Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's forever away.
Oh my God.
That's
Please give me Kingdom Hearts.
I'm thinking 2017.
I'm in the same boat, Jacob.
But this looks really far along.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got. Did you see it for the Final Fantasy?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the gameplay.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Well, it's episodic apparently. Which I heard at first, I was like, "Oh crap, episodic!" But it makes perfect sense as to why they're doing it because, like we're talking about, this game would never, ever come out if they weren't, focused on like splitting it up. But they're saying that that's the thing. I don't think it's like a Telltale game where it's like 1 or 2 hours. They said like every chunk is like a full length game in itself. So if they're putting out like 20, 25 hour, games set in this world, which I have never played yet.
Me neither.
I'm not. I don't know. I know they released the original version for PS4. But I kind of think I would never get into that,
right?
Because
I'd rather play the remake.
It just seems really. I know it's old and stuff, but I never played it back then, so I can't get the nostalgia from playing it. So I just don't think I could ever persevere through it. So, but yeah, I'm definitely excited. I think the world is awesome. I've always known who Cloud was and stuff, but I never knew. I never played Final Fantasy VII, so I know he's like the face of Final Fantasy. Him and like Sephiroth and stuff. So I'm very excited to get into this, and hopefully people are speculating we could potentially get like the episode 1 or the first part of this thing like next year.
I would be surprised.
So yeah, that would be surprising. I know they have like some other guys helping with this and stuff, so I have a feeling they really want this to come out, and as of now it's only on PlayStation 4, which they haven't said it's exclusive, but I'm assuming there might be a timed exclusivity because they've showed it at PlayStation conference at E3 and at PSX, so who knows. But excuse me. Then there was some Call of Duty World League stuff, and we're getting the Mac Pack 30 days before Xbox people. So it's essentially the same
thing. I kind of want to play that again, though. Honestly,
it was fun. Yeah,
I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah,
we should do that a little over our Christmas break.
I'm always down.
I'd
rather play some
I think the
Battlefront
three of us
with
and
you
Jay
guys.
should
I
play
still
it.
have not played Battlefront with you.
Let's play Battle of Jakku this week.
Okay.
In honor of Force Awakens coming out in a mere.
It's a
5
promise.
days? 4 days?
What?
Yeah, 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days.
Randy Pitchford came out and announced Toby the Penguin in Battleborn.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think about Battleborn? I still haven't
got me
excited.
Dude, the only thing I've seen from it is the very first trailer I think they ever showed.
I like that trailer just because of the song.
Mm-hmm.
It's catchy. But
it looks cool.
I like the character, the penguin.
Yeah, in his mech suit.
Not because I have a penguin obsession, but
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Jacob really likes penguins.
I like penguins.
My whole room was penguins when I was a baby.
Nice.
You would have liked it.
Mine was the alphabet.
Really?
Yeah, I just had my like bedspread was just the alphabet like a million times in different colors.
Are you like an expert on the alphabet because of that?
Yeah, I pretty much know every letter.
Say it backwards right now.
Oh shit.
Z, Y, X.
The end.
The end.
As far as everyone
CBA.
gets.
Yeah. And that's so weird now. That's like really hard to do.
Mhm.
It is. It's because the song.
The jingle.
Yeah,
I don't think any human being on Earth would know the alphabet without the jingle, at least in the United
I would.
States.
After I've known it for so long.
I guess so. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Z, R, X, Y, T, E, V. See, I don't know.
You got it.
Yeah, you're right. There's a new
Who are we talking about?
Street Fighter character, Fang. Oh, that's cool.
What's his name?
Fang.
Fang?
Fang. F-A-N-G.
Let us know in the comments if you guys like Street Fighter.
Is this a famous
Personally,
character?
I
don't think we really like
he's
it.
new. They were excited because he wasn't leaked, so they were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we get to announce him, and he's not leaked yet." There were some, excuse me, some adult,
Excuse me.
Adult Swim games. Day of the Tentacles being remastered by whatchamacallit, whatever is David Jaffe. I think that's his. Oh no, Schaefer. David Jaffe. Tim Schaefer. I think that's his
Close.
name.
Where'd
The
you get
guy
David Jaffe from?
Who is David Jaffe?
No idea.
What is he? He's something to do with games.
David Jaffe.
David
I've never heard
Jaffe.
that name in my
I'm gonna
life.
have to look him up later. Full Throttle is being remastered. There's Psychonauts 2, which
That's a
was
big
revealed
announcement, I
at
think.
Yeah.
the Game Awards.
I've never played that game, but I've watched someone play the entire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's being like funded by this new website where you can actually invest. If you invest like $500, you actually get money from how well the game sells,
That's cool.
Oh.
which is pretty cool. And then they're also having Psychonauts in the Rhombus of Ruin, a PS VR exclusive.
Really?
Yeah. Hitman Go are coming to PlayStation and Vita.
It's kind of cool. I would play that on Vita. I heard it's really good.
That's a good Vita game. There was a game called Neo.
Neo? Oh, Neo.
Yeah, Neo. By Team Ninja, and it looks really cool.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah, I've heard it's supposed to be really hard.
I've heard it's like inspired by
Demon Souls, that type of game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they made Ninja Gaiden. Those games were hard as crap.
Yeah.
The only reason I was even able to beat Ninja Gaiden, no, the one on 360, because there was a glitch. The boss glitched in a wall.
The big skeleton kangaroo.
Yeah, exactly. And I was able to beat him. That's who you were stuck on, right?
Yep, I could never beat him.
That game was
Maybe
hard.
nowadays I could. I don't know. It wasn't like it was that long ago. We played that on 360, didn't we?
Dude, those achievements in that game were like insane. It was like beat the game only using this weapon, and it was like 5 points, and there was like 8 of those. I was like, I can't even beat this on the easiest difficulty.
Wow.
So, Bastion was available for today on that day for $2 to $3.
Wow.
On Vita, which is cool.
That is cool.
I played that game on my phone, and it was pretty cool. Fat Princess is out. All these
that game
indie
intrigued me,
things.
Fat Princess.
Yeah, it was on PS3. I've heard it's a great game. I've never played it before. Ratchet and Clank.
That looks awesome.
That really
It does look
excites
cool. It
me.
looks like the movie.
It
That
does.
was
Which I
probably my
saw the
favorite
trailer
thing
of the
from
movie
PSX.
when I went and saw The Good Dinosaur, and it looks cool.
Is that a burp?
No, kind of. I'm just gonna finish it.
Yeah, I'm excited to play that because I've never once played Ratchet and Clank in my life, and that game, just looking at
That
it,
surprises me.
gave me a very, not that it's like this at all, but it just gave me flashbacks to all the good times I had with Sly Cooper. Just the way it looks.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I feel like I'll totally be
That was a
into
PS2 age with a Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, all our animal friends jumping around doing stuff. Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank Going Commando is probably one of my favorite games of all time.
When is the new one coming out again? Early next year? Or
Yeah, it's sometime next spring. The movie comes out before it.
The game will come out on April 2nd, and the film will come out on April 28th.
I'm wrong.
Wow,
You
that's
are
exciting.
Then they came out and showed their PlayStation VR demo, which of course one of the guys' Move controllers wasn't working.
Yeah.
So
Typical.
I'm still excited for PlayStation VR. I'm excited to purchase that.
It looks awesome.
Rez, which is a game on PS2 that I've always heard about, and I heard it used to be like really expensive or something for PS2, but that's on VR, and I've heard a lot of people that have played it said it's like incredible. So that's pretty cool. Eagle Flight looks, I guess you fly around as an eagle.
Yep.
Santa Monica, which they didn't show up with God of War for some reason, because I guess they're stupid.
That's the only thing
Just
they do,
kidding.
right?
Yeah, but they were a modern zombie taxi driving game. All right, Gollum, the trailer.
I'm trying to remember what that was.
That's when the woman with the handkerchief over her
in the
eyeballs
room.
was controlling the Gollum.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a VR game.
Yes.
Could be cool.
Made me excited for VR. I want. I'm kind of that's then the 100-foot robot golf. Ace Combat 7 is coming out for PlayStation VR, which is like the only actual big game in VR. That's what I was hoping they were gonna come out and do. Is like they've already sold me, but they need to sell everybody else. They need to be like, you have to have
They
the
need
VR
to sell me.
to have this. Like Killzone Super VR edition is coming out, and it's like the ultimate first-person shooter VR Killzone game, and it's like shows a demo, and it like blows your mind for how cool it is.
I wonder.
They haven't
if,
done that yet. They didn't do No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky has to be VR. Granted, I don't know if it can do, like, I know that it takes a lot of processing power to output to this thing, but if you place, it has to have No Man's Sky. And I don't know if the reason they haven't announced it yet is because they're working on it. They're trying to see if it's even plausible to do that. And if it's not possible to do that, I'm gonna be really
That's
bummed
what'll sell
about,
VR if it is.
I know, I'm gonna be really bummed about PlayStation VR if it can't support giant open world games like that to really get you immersed. If it's just for like mini games and stuff.
Have they said if VR is gonna have trophies?
Probably will.
Okay.
I want to see a virtual trophy like appear.
And you can like hold it.
Yeah, I want that. So, you know, we haven't seen any like massive games using this. Like, what if you could play GTA 5 with it?
It'd be unreal.
Like, can it even do that?
When's Call of Duty gonna jump into the game?
Yeah, like that has to happen. That has to happen. So I want to see stuff like that.
That would be something.
They have to. Maybe at E3 this year they'll like release the flood. That's the thing though. It's
Destiny
supposed to be coming out before before E3.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation VR. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Destiny with VR would be awesome. You like look inside your helmet, like see your ammo gauge. It's like hologram and stuff.
Yeah,
freaking awesome.
Hold up your ghost.
Oh, cool. That'd be cool. Getting me excited. See, I hope things like this can even happen. Speaking of Destiny, they announced the Sparrow races, which we've already talked about. Pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Ni no Kuni 2 was revealed, which holy crap, that game was so pretty, and I'm super excited about it. It looks like the Japanese game with the little cute animation. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
I do not.
Ni no Kuni 2?
Show me a picture.
I had never heard that title until you told it to me.
Ni no Kuni, the first one, was a really renowned JRPG on PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Some people calling it the best JRPG on PS3.
Of all time.
On PS3. And I'm trying to load it up here, but
of all time on PS3.
That's what it looks like.
Okay,
Let me see
I
that.
remember seeing that.
This is from the first one.
Didn't really excite me.
Okay,
it excited me because everybody was losing their minds,
Mm-hmm.
and that excited me. So
these people like this game. I do too now.
Yeah, because when that came out on PS3, I didn't have a PS3, which I probably would have totally been all over that because I love myself a good JRPG.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
I do, and that's why I'm like gonna lose my mind when Persona 5 comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Then they ended it for some reason with Epic's MOBA game Paragon, which looks cool, but I don't like MOBAs.
It didn't excite me. Like I'm all for trying MOBAs, but it didn't look exciting.
Did you see the gameplay?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It looks cool for like a MOBA.
I don't know. Something seems off about it to me. I don't know why.
But it's like going to be in beta and stuff, so we'll be able to try it.
Yeah.
But that was about it for PSX. Guys, what did you think about this year's PSX compared to last year's?
I thought it was a little underwhelming, personally.
Very.
I didn't even watch it, but I
agree.
did keep up with it as things were coming online after they were announced.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, there's some cool stuff, but there was nothing once where I was reading anything and I was like, "Holy crap, that's so cool!" Of course, I'm trying to reflect on the previous year and trying to think if anything was like that last year.
They showed the first Uncharted 4 gameplay.
That's
they
right.
announced Final Fantasy 7 coming to PS4,
Mm-hmm.
the old version.
Yeah.
Until Dawn, right?
No, that was at
last PSX.
Gamescom.
That wasn't.
Yeah, that was at Gamescom. I don't remember last year's being like mind blowing, but they started off with Uncharted, which was like, holy crap, like we're watching Uncharted 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And they started.
Now
off
let's imagine last year without Uncharted. What did it have? That was like really cool.
Drawn to Life. I think that's what it's called. That new. Oh, that was David Jaffe. I think he's the guy that does God of War.
Okay.
Hang on. I don't know. I just was expecting them to come out and just blow our minds with VR, like release dates.
They didn't really
price.
show anything that wanted you to buy a PS4, I guess.
Oh yeah, there were no Sony
first
studio
parties.
games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
there was no Sucker Punch, no Bend, no everybody. Well, Naughty Dog, but we already knew about that game.
Yeah.
Nothing on
It's
Horizon.
inevitable.
Nothing on. None of like the.
I'm surprised they didn't
giant
show anything
studios.
for Horizon. You know.
Yeah, I mean they kind of funny did a after interview thing, and they just said Bend is working on something amazing, but they're just not ready yet. Sucker Punch is working on something amazing, they're just not ready
Santa
yet.
Monica,
So,
nothing.
yeah,
well, they
exactly.
had the VR crap. But
It's
that's not crap.
They still publish like Flower and Journey and
Right.
stuff, but I think their core team, the team that made God of War and stuff, they're working I think on another God of War right now. I knew they were working on something a while back and it got scrapped and they started over.
Okay.
So
Okay.
but yeah, I want to. That's the thing, though, is we're like, there's not anything on PS4, but it's destroying Xbox in sales. Like it's massacring them.
It's a very weird thing.
Yeah,
but not,
I'm
not surprised by it just because the
I
way
think people are just convinced that it's better than Xbox.
And that's I know, I hate being a fanboy, but
And
having
Xbox is already lost.
we all have both, and just from me talking to you guys about Xbox One, it's just like I don't know. I just think PS4 is superior for sure.
If this is any indication here, the only exclusive to PS4 is
Yeah.
Bloodborne, and we have the rest on PS4.
That's the thing is I like the games on. I get the console for the games,
Yeah.
and it's like everything else is whatever. Like Xbox, maybe I'm just used to PS4, so I don't know where everything is on Xbox. But just to me, it feels like convoluted finding everything. I couldn't figure out. I know I'm not too stupid, but the Friends thing was sending friend invites and stuff. I would send one to my uncle, and he was like, I didn't receive anything. And then he sent one back to me, and I was like, I didn't get anything either. So it's just confusing. But like I said, Rise of the Tomb Raider is freaking awesome. I like the controller. I like, that's about it. That's about it so far. I don't know. The only exclusive I've played on it was Sunset Overdrive, and it was okay. But I know I need to get Halo again. But that's the thing. There's not any games on Xbox One only that are like enticing me to like be super pumped about it. Besides Tomb Raider, but that's coming to everything. Whereas on PS4, I'm like pumped out of my mind for Uncharted 4. I'm super excited for Horizon. I love Sucker Punch.
You got Gears coming next year.
Yeah, I'm excited. I like Gears, and I'll be excited when that comes out. But I'm way more into Sony's first party stuff than Microsoft. Granted, I like, I was a huge Xbox 360 guy, so I don't know. I'm just more of a story based guy, as where Microsoft's first party games seem to be like multiplayer based for the most part.
Yeah,
but
I mean they got their Forza.
Yeah, which I'm not a big racing games guy.
Yeah, neither am I.
Yeah, but whatever. I like both consoles, but just
I completely agree with you.
I think
PS4 is better
in
every way, in my opinion. The only reason I get on Xbox is because I have more friends on Xbox than PS4 for the most part. So
I just think Xbox dug themselves a hole with all that DRM stuff, and I think that's really
they
to bite
definitely
themselves
did.
in the butt. Especially when PlayStation capitalized on that year and came out and were just like, use games, no DRM, blah blah blah, $400. Everybody like lost their mind. Like, so I think from that point on, it just kind of
$500
set the
$500
for PS4.
Sorry,
What are you thinking?
What are you
Xbox?
talking about?
I thought you were talking about Xbox.
No. But anywho, but yeah, PSX was kind of underwhelming. But when I think it was just because I was waiting for something huge to happen. I guess they just came out with, they should have flipped everything. They should have ended with Final Fantasy and Uncharted, and I think we would have felt better about it. But they kind of came out with two of their best things, and then just kind of kept going and going.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sure it'll always get better as it goes on. But at the end of the day, at least it's cool that they have a PlayStation Experience conference. I think that's awesome. Yeah. And I'd rather be underwhelmed and them do it than not do it at all. So yeah. It was good. I thought they did a good job.
Plus, it's got to be cool.
And it's like, like they said, it's more for the fans. They're not going to come out there and be like, do all the E3 stuff, or they have to like entice people to buy it. Like, everybody there already has a PlayStation, already has a Vita for the most part, and they're just showing them the cool games and stuff. They don't have to worry about like doing price cuts and this is for sale now and stuff like that. So, but anyway.